the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a team from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Alabama about to kick off to get things started. Fielded in the end zone. It's Webster. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So Florida State's offense will go to work first. And this is a matchup that we've been talking about coming into this. High-powered offense squaring off against a defense that is more than capable of shutting them down. This one's going to be fun, David.
Yeah, and this defense has been able to do that. Like every offense they've faced, they've played great. They take away what you do best. Obviously, Palmer, on that other side, this is a high-powered offense. They're really, really good. How does this matchup unfold?
You're right.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. When you play at a place like Alabama, you have to live up to the legacy of the Jonathan Allens, the Deron Paynes, the Marcel Dariuses when you play on that defensive front.
And the funny thing is, Reese, I can keep going. Quinnen Williams, Will Anderson, like the list goes on and on and on. Just elite-level recruiting on the defensive line, on the edge, is how they've built this dynasty at Alabama.
Snagged in the middle, it's Robinson. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. And the Seminoles send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. So Alabama's offense will get the ball for the first time. And the heart of this team clearly rests on the offensive line, a group of maulers, David, who take pride in what they do.
And I think if you're a coach, you take pride. Like, it starts up front. Like, you win and lose games with physicality, and they lean on all the big fellas up front, the hog mollies, the big uglies, the most unselfish players on the field.
It's old school, man. We're in an era of college football where it's up-tempo, spread, air raid. Games are still won and lost, though, in the trenches, because this is one of the best offensive lines in all of college football. That is a huge advantage this offense takes into each and every game.
Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Back to pass, it's Simpson. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. This crowd knows when to bring it. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Under fire. Going for it all. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
He slides that just inside the right upright. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Well, the head coach has to like that. It's the first drive of the entire year. You did some good stuff on the drive. You get yourself in field goal range. Most important, you come away with points to kick this season off.
He'll bring it out. It's Blackwell. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Caught behind the line. It's Pittman. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Let's take a second here to talk about Florida State. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program. But when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, bit of an edge, can it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
Yeah, and you hear it all off season, and you see it every year, that teams come out of nowhere, and they feel like they've got a lot of potential, a lot of high-ranked players on the squad, and they're going to put it together, and that they'll get themselves into those rankings.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Dropping back, it's Castellanos. He lobs one high down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. The Noles will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Hale.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too, but don't.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Quarterback keeper. He won't get there. It'll bring up fourth down. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Catch in the middle, it's White. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give is to Williams. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake. Fires toward the end zone. Got it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Williams. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on first down. They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. And this one will be stopped for no gain. I mean, they got nothing on the last snap. Let's see if they try to throw it in on 3rd and goal from the 1. They're going to run it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Florida State.
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Breaks into the open. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Looking to throw, it's Simpson. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Wide open space. Touchdown time. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Oregon has opened up a can right now, and based on what we've seen, I'm not sure anything is going to change. They're up 14 over the Stallions.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Gets it out quickly.
We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Grab near the marker. It's Robinson. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So first down here as they go back to work. Dropping back, it's Castellanos. Got him downfield. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. And the Seminoles moving quickly to the line. This guy hoping to join that long line of big playmakers for Florida State, whether it's Rashad Green, Kez McCorvey, or, of course, the great Peter Warren.
Finding those guys on the outside with game-breaking speed that you can build your offense around, that you know you can consistently throw the football, get Doak Campbell Stadium rocking, get everybody excited about Florida State.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's White. Around and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He's got it on the move. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Touchdown, Noles! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when they're throwing in the games, because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Here he comes with the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Quarterback making adjustments. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Scanning the field, it's Simpson. Got it in the middle, it's Horton. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. great completion here. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. They boot it away. Takes it on the return. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. A quick pass to the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Gets the back moving. To the air on 2nd down. And they can't make the connection. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
The Seminoles will bring the punt team onto the field. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. On the option. And maybe a wise move not to even try the pitch as he's knocked down in the backfield. They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on 3rd down at the Doak. He fires a bullet to the right. Wide open. He makes the catch. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Alabama!
Well, the quarterback does a great job with his decision-making. He found the matchup he wanted one-on-one. His tight end's able to stretch the field. He makes the catch, and he does the rest of the work himself, running it into the end zone.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Fielded in the end zone, it's Blackwell. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10. Give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. The Seminoles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to throw, it's Castellanos. Finds his tight end. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Use the play fake, now to throw. Keeps it going. He'll try to do it himself. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Noles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They go to the wide receiver screen. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. finds a man on the right. I think that receiver really had two choices there. Catch the ball, or he was going to wear it in his chest.
Yeah, he was going to be maybe taking an ice bath after too many of these curl routes. He catches them in the body like that. This quarterback has a cannon arm. The receiver found the soft spot in the zone, and man, the quarterback gave him no choice.
Looking to throw on first down. He's got him. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. On the direct snap, it's Williams. They make the stop, but not before the chains move and the Wildcat formation pays off. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Direct snap, it's Williams. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. They'll keep it on the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. He'll pull it on the read. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. On the snap, it's Williams. He'll take it himself. They might go back to that one in a big spot as they pick up the first down out of the Wildcat. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Looking to pass, it's Castellanos. Trying to bull his way in. Touchdown Seminoles! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Always expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Syracuse is going to walk off the field there inside the dome with a much-needed victory. They had this one circled on the calendars for some time, and regardless the score, that W has to feel good.
Find some fresh air.
Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Couldn't quite hang on to the pick, and he will be thinking about that one for a long time. On second down, he'll try to make the connection. He's got him this time. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Grabbed in the middle. It's Horton. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Extending the play. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, it should come as no surprise we have ourselves a fun matchup in Tallahassee. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to our guys at Bobby Bowden Field.
The Seminoles will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Plows through the defense.
And that's what I love about the QB run game in this offense, is it just keeps these defenses off balance. We're going to see a lot of running backs doing their work between the tackles in this game as well, but you see how mixing in the quarterback run too, it just keeps this defense so confused.
A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound, the war chant on 3rd down at the Doak. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Simpson. Buying some time. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grabbed over the middle, it's Hale. Hauled down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. Off play action. Caught in the backfield, it's Bernard. He breaks a tackle. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds at the 34. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll go to the ground. Finding open areas. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Hand off from the shotgun. Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with a pickup of 4. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Unleashes one. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. 3rd and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? Got room to work. And the defense had its hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the 1st down. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. What a disappointment. No good. And guys still down by 4, still needing a touchdown to take the lead.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Looking downfield, it's Castellanos. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Now the play fake. Looking to scramble. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. Motion from the wideout. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. And the Seminoles line up to punt it away. And the returner will be brought down. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got his man downfield. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. Alabama may always be built on the run, but these days they elevate with a high-flying pass game.
And great coaches evolve, and we've seen the evolution of this Alabama offense over the last several years, and it's not just run, it's not just eat clock, it is be aggressive, attack, make big plays down the field. What great explosiveness by this running back to break through and almost get to the house, Jesse, but just comes up short.
Well, I'll tell you, he had a lot of help downfield as well. Receivers getting blocks and making life easier on the back there. And all of a sudden now,
Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And that one will give them the lead.
And that's what I love about empty sets and formations on offense, is that when you spread the defense out, you create bigger lanes to throw into. You saw it right there.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. From the gun, running back on the move. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking for a man. It's Castellanos. Fires to the tight end. He gets it up across the 20 to the 22 before he's pushed out of bounds. The Noles come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Fires to the right. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. And the Seminoles will send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Here's the return. They make the stop on the return, but there is laundry on the field. Let's get the call.
Personal foul. Roughing the kick. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Man, oh man, those types of penalties just drive defensive coordinators crazy. Was 4th down, now 1st down. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. Wide open downfield. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. The Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Now the toss. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. It's White. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. The Seminoles look to keep this drive humming. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
The delay of game pushes the offense back. Split backs here. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He's got an open man. Turning it on. Touchdown, Florida State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. UMass is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Sam the Minuteman isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 4 over Temple. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. He'll keep it himself. Can't get him to the ground. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Back to throw, it's Simpson. Grab near the marker, it's Bernard. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man to the left. Touchdown, Bama! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Man, how about this quarterback right away seeing, I got to get rid of the football. There's a lot of guys near the line of scrimmage. He spits it out, and I let my receiver do the rest. Let my playmaker make me look really good, really nice pitch and catch, and guess what? You got the lead now in the 4th quarter.
If he makes this one, the lead will be 3, and at least a field goal won't beat you. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Webster. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. He'll start this drive firing. Gets away from one. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. And the Noles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Here's the pressure. He's going to run it. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Seminoles will punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Back to pass, it's Simpson. Throws to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on 3rd down at the Doak. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. They'll give it to the back. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. They'll run play action. Got it behind the line. It's Pittman. Good pick up, a little bit short of the sticks. A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on third down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And the Seminoles will call on their punt team. And these guys have been busy. Sixth punt of the day. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They're dealing with a second and long. Motion from the wide receiver. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And after taking a loss on that last run, a little bit of pressure right now for this offense on their own side of the field. They've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but this is a critical third down that they have to convert. They don't want to give the ball back.
Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. The give to the tailback. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Offense in a bunch formation. Try to get it to the edge. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Looking to throw it, Simpson. Lofts one high and deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. To the air on 1st down. The short hands, it's Robinson. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. Look out, he's got room, and it's loose. Bounced right back to them.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
The Noles now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. And the Seminoles need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one deep down the right side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Seminoles will line up to punt it away. Catches it at the 15. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 22. He'll do it himself. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And this is the part of the game where you could really see this guy take over, right? Like, you've got the lead, the big running back. He's physical in the 4th quarter, starting to get a little bit tired. Let's see if he can keep this going.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Finds the tight end. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. Leaves it with the running back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. He'll pull it on the read. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. And the defense in desperation mode, trying to hang on to give their team a chance.
And this situation here on second down is the exact situation this offense wanted to stay out of. You got the lead late in the ball game. You want to get positive yards, keep that clock ticking. Now in a situation, it's interesting. Do they want to throw the football? How much do they trust their quarterback not to make a mistake here late in the football game with the lead?
We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously, not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.